Sooner than I expected, there's a new update in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's Galactic Evolution. You're not going to be able to play the anime deck without these super rare cards, and the boss ritual is an ultra. So it's expensive. Purrely is rather expensive too. All the XYZs are super rare. All the big XYZs, which you don't really need that many copies of, are ultra rare. Now I'm going to be going over every single new card that's included in here, starting with the normal and the rares. I've already read this ahead of time, so I'm just going to be talking about my thoughts on them. Now, there's only one new spell, Galaxy or Photon card that's in this pack that's pretty decent that you might want to search. This one's pretty legit. Searches your deck for an equip spell. This allows you to literally special summon any one Mikanko from your deck. Not the rituals, because they'll still need to be ritual summoned. So it's removal, and at the same time, it's also snatch steal. You get to steal your opponent's monster. This one just allows you to target a monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, return them both to the hand. Not as good, maybe one copy, if any. I mean, I think the deck can do a little bit more than just that. This is decent, mainly for the last effect. During the end phase, you can target one Purrely XYZ you control, attach one Purrely quick play from your deck or graveyard to that monster. So you just search your deck for any Purrely quick play and then just equip it. I think the last part is one of the only reasons you'd ever play this. Although it's a field spell, you can only have one up at the same time. I think it's decent for the last effect alone. Not only is the hand effect not really bad, considering it's only a normal rarity card, it has a good graveyard effect too. I think you should run one of this. I think this card's a good inclusion in the Photon or Galaxy decks. It's essentially, if it's special summon from the deck, special summon from the graveyard, special summon from the hand, normal summoned even, you just special summon something from your graveyard, and you can go into a Link 2 play, you can go into a Rank 4 play. It gives you a little bit of more versatility, and it's a good combo piece. Next up, we have Photon Emperor. I really do like this card a lot. It has a lot going for it. So this card not only special summons itself, gives you a body, but it also gives you another normal summon. And at least in Photon decks specifically, people don't really run this card, and if they do, they run one copy of it in the most competitive Purrely decks out there. This card just seems fun. It doesn't seem competitive. It's a good ritual spell. I like how it has the bonus effects. I think ritual spells in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Need the bonus effect. This could have had an additional effect on top of all of this. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, send one Mikanko from your deck to the graveyard. I mean, most likely you're going to be sending the equip spells for the main fact that you can just equip them back from your graveyard, or you have effects where if you have equipped spells in your graveyard, you can destroy more cards. So we have Purrely Delicious Memory. The Purrely engine mainly comprises of level 1 monsters along with quick play spell cards. And these quick play spell cards, all of them have this effect. Discard a card, special summon a level 1 Purrely from your deck. That is a good effect because it allows you to get any Purrely from your deck. There's only 2 currently in the game. From your deck, special summon it on the field. But they also have bonus effects. The monster that has this as material gains 300 attack and defense for each material attached to it. It's gonna get really big. This one is each player gains 1,000 life points. And then the good effect when it's attached to an XYZ monster, you can send one other card you control to the graveyard, target a card your opponent controls, spell, trap, or monster, attach it to this card as material. So it's just removal. This one is choose a card on the field until the end of the next turn. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. So this one is not as good as the other ones, but still being able to attack twice is not bad. So how do you make the XYZs, right? Well, you need a Purrely quick play spell in your graveyard, but I mean, generally you're going to be special summoning this guy directly from the deck anyways using an equip spell, so it's kind of like a 1 card-ish XYZ, which is nice. This is the better one. As long as you have a Purrely quick play spell in your hand, and this card kind of adds one, because you search the top 3 cards of your deck, and if you hit one, well, you hit one, yeah, you can go into an XYZ really quickly. All right, let's move on to the super rares. We have Mikanko Dance Mayowashidori. So it's not the best card, but it is there. I think this card's kind of bad. It can be used in generic like XYZ strategies, sure. You only get one more chance to go into your extra deck. And in an XYZ deck, your extra deck's like the king. Galaxy 100 I think is really good. When it's activated, you can Foolish Burial, which is send one Photon or Galaxy Eyes card from your deck to the graveyard. There's a lot of ones you want to send to the graveyard. And then if a specifically Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is special summoned, you can look at your opponent's extra deck, and then you can banish one monster from it, or special summon one number monster from it to your field. The special summon one number monster is kind of crazy. I've never seen an effect like that where you look at your opponent's extra deck and you go like, hey, you know the XYZ? Yeah, I want that. It's mine now. And you play it. Like, no materials or anything. Like, that's just weird. But it is a cool effect for the Foolish Burial. The Foolish Burial is a good effect. When you send to the graveyard, you can add a Photon or Galaxy spell or trap from your deck to your hand. That's the only good effect. It has a hand effect, which is kind of garbage. There's three main deck level 3 Minakos. There's Huli, there is Nini, which is so beautiful. She is such a beautiful card. And Hare. They all have the same beginning effect, whereas if it's not equipped with an equip spell, you take no battle damage. But if it is equipped with an equip spell, your opponent takes the battle damage. But as of yet, this card's not as important. Moving on, we have Nini, my favorite, most beautiful. During your opponent's turn, while this card isn't equipped with an equip spell, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of it. That is power. I feel like this card has the potential to be run outside of the Minako strategy because it doesn't say it needs to be equipped with a Minako equip spell. It just says an equip card. Moving on, we have Hyrule. When this isn't equipped with an equip spell, you can add one Minako equip spell from your deck to your hand. If you're going to be playing this deck, you're going to be wanting 3 copies of this. This just searches your deck for the Minako equip spells. This is a good one. Very, very good card. A good XYZ that's been added to the game is Galaxy Photon Dragon. I think just the fact that detach material, search your deck for a Photon or Galaxy card, that's a good effect. And I think they really needed something like that, right? Because they already had a rank 4 Photon or Galaxy did, but I think this one's just a lot better. I mean, you can even run both so you can get both effects during the same turn. The Purrleys have 3 low rank XYZs. These are the main ones you're going to be making in the deck. You probably want 2 to 3 copies each, maybe 1 copy of the worst ones, but yeah, you want multiple copies of these cards. So I'm glad they're not ultra rare and they're only super, because if they're ultra, that would just suck. It says 2 level 2 monsters. The Purrleys are what, like level 1? You're not going to be XYZing summoning this guy. I mean, you could. You're mainly just going to be summoning it through the Purrely's effect, where it's like you can attach a quick play spell from your graveyard or your hand and then summon it. This is a quick effect if it has Delicious Memory, specifically Delicious Memory as material. Up to 3 times per turn, thrice, when you activate a Purrely quick play spell card, you can attach that card on the field to this card as material, then you can banish 1 monster in the field until the end phase. Quick effect, by the way. So that means that if your opponent does something that you really don't like, you can just banish their monster. And they're going to get it back, but they lose that monster for that turn, and by the time it's your turn, you might already have game. That's cool, but it's a quick effect if it has Purrely Pretty Memory. Negating a monster effect on the field is good. It's a good effect. Epurrely Happiness. At the end of the damage step, if this card battle, you can add a Purrely card from your deck to your hand. Also, if this card has specifically Purrely Happy Memories material, you can have to attack with 1 face-up monster on the field. I think that's a lot better, returning the spell trap to the hand. Plus, it searches your deck. It gives you the opportunity to search for a Purrely card. Alright, ultra rares, ultra rares. Most expensive cards in this box. Purrely Sleepy Memory. This is the only Purrely card that is ultra rare, and for good reason. So, if you have 3 of this 1 card equipped to 1 XYZ, you draw 3 cards during your opponent's standby phase. So, during your opponent's standby phase, what do you draw? Maxi, Ash Blossom. Equip it to your opponent's monster, special summon a Minako from your deck, bounce their monster to the hand. Main reason you're giving your opponent a monster is so that you can just crash, meaning you can make your Minakos who have 0 attack, 0 defense, and your opponent takes any battle damage, you just attack into it multiple times. My Friend Purrely, just reveal 3 Purrely cards from your deck, add 1 of them to your hand. It gives you a little bit of protection as well. If a face-up Purrely XYZ you control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, add up to 3 Purrely quick plays with different names from your graveyard to your hand. Like, damn, man, that's a lot of cards. 3 cards? Okay. Saga the Dragon Emperor, I think this card's garbage. No idea why it's an ultra rare. It's just, it makes your dragon monster have like double attack. And then if your opponent's controlling a dragon monster, your monster can't like be negated. It's just dumb in my opinion. It's a dumb card. I don't know, man. You tell me in the comments down below if you think this is a good card. I think this card should have been normal or rare. I don't know why it's an ultra. I hope I never pull it. Same card I hope I never pull is Orphebull, the Harmonious Bullfighter Bard. This card is like a C- rank. It's pretty bad. 4 resources to summon this one dude who doesn't have any protection from battle, any protection from being targeted, any protection from being destroyed by card effects. And it's just you summon him and you just hope you go for game because he attacks multiple times or he's really big. Should have been a super rare or SR at max. If it's in your hand, It's a search. It just searches you a Mikanko card. And a new XYZ. This is, you can overlay this on top of Galaxy Eyes Prime Dragon, which is nice, very nice. It gets really, really, really big, and it can attack, what, like up to 3 times, dude, on monsters? Like, yeah, that's kind of nutty. It's a okay card. Maybe 1 copy is all you need. This one is detach 2 materials from this card, target 1 card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, place it on the bottom of the deck. This is a quick effect if it has a level 1 Purrely. It's usually always going to have a level 1 Purrely. Expurrely Happiness. This is the same thing, overlaid on top of a rank 2 Purrely monster with 5 or more materials. Detach a material from this card. If you do, to negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent Purrely controls. Your opponent cannot like respond to this at all. So yeah, B- on the box. Would I recommend it? Yeah, if you want a new deck, a new good deck, Purrely is definitely a good new deck, and it's going to be seeing a lot of competitive play going into the future. Mikanko seems more of a fun, cute girl deck. I mean, dude, look at her. She is gorgeous. If you like cute anime girls, yeah, this is probably a good box for you because you get cute cats and animals. I don't know what that is, a fox thing. And I mean, you also get the Galaxy Eye stuff, but I mean, bro, this guy does not look cute. Yeah, there is a new box. I guess I'll talk about it real quick. No new cards in the new box. It's just reprints of like Baronne de Fleur, which is one of the best synchro 10s in the game. Yeah, it's like a C box. I think if you went into this box, you would only be going into it for one reason. Baronne de Fleur, and maybe if you like tuners or synchros, tuning. Besides that, I would stay away from this box. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. My name's KushiKush. I hope you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing. Only, what, 5% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night. Maybe I'll catch you next time. See ya!